Cassper Nyovest has been blamed for focusing more on AKA instead of himself. Conflict between artists can be very harmful to the entire artistic scene. When artists are more concerned with competing with one another than working cooperatively and promoting one another's work, it can contribute to a toxic creative atmosphere. This may make it more difficult for each artist to advance in their career. Artists must be aware of how their competition with one another affects the greater creative community. According to La Vida Nota, Cassper Nyovest focused too much on competing with AKA in his career, despite his advice to end their feud and collaborate on a joint album with $1 million incentive for each. Unfortunately, he didn't listen, and now he has lost all the hard work he put in, becoming a mere twelep. It's a harsh reminder that sometimes it can be fatal to not take someone's advice. Cassper Nyovest invested too much energy into making his career about competing with AKA. I told him to end the beef, even offered them R1 million each to do a joint album, but Cassper didn't listen. Now his career is over. He's a twelep now. Not taking my advice can be fatal. According to a Twitter user, Cassper Nyovest had a desire to challenge AKA, but unfortunately it was unsuccessful. He neglected valuable counsel, leading to the cessation of his career. Although he has gained online recognition, it is crucial to heed his advice. Let's give it to Nota Baloyi, guys. He is actually right about this situation. Cassper Nyovest has been focusing too much on AKA and about competing with him that he even forgot to promote his own self. At this moment, Cassper Nyovest's name is dying down, and soon enough, it will no longer be a household name. He's just going to be a social media star. AKA is no longer with us. May his soul continue resting in peace. But his music keeps living on, and his legacy is still being pushed forward by people who loved him and valued his music. That is because he created a very loyal fan base who support him in everything, and his music was so touching to the soul. He was a great person in that as well. So even though he is no longer here, his music continues living on. On the other hand, we have Cassper Nyovest, who is still alive, but his name is already going down the drain. So many people are starting to forgetting who he is just because he was focusing too much on competing and beating AKA, who was busy trying to build up his career. At this point, Cassper Nyovest has no choice than to focus on himself more and try to bring back everything that he has lost.